One reason I started my channel was so that I could showcase a bunch of my hobbies, and while gaming is a big hobby of mine, I thought it'd be cool to show off my card collection. I've been collecting cards off and on for about 5 years now, and I just wanted to showcase to you guys what I'm exactly sending into PSA once value reopens. Some of these are going to have to go through regular and above, but because the prices are a little extreme right now, I'm going to just wait and see what happens. Also, wanted to apologize for this weird format for this one. When I was recording footage, my camera mic kept picking up a bunch of static and weird noises. Couldn't figure out what was going on, so I'm gonna have to just do this voiceover. But now that that's all the way, let's get into the cards. So starting the video, this is my first edition Elemental Hero Tempest Ultra Rare from Elemental Energy. The reason this card is getting sent in is because it's from my childhood. It's the only card that's in a gradable condition. It'll get like a 5 or a 6 for sure because the back is just messed up. But again, sentimental reasons, thought it'd be cool to get it slapped up. And this next one, there's nothing too special about it. This is my Tri-Brigade Farragut from Phantom Rage. I just wanted to get it slapped in because I really like the art. So this next one is my Kunai with Chain Super Rare from the Duelist Genesis, first edition. I'm just going to get this slapped up because of the memes. It's probably going to get like an 8 because the centering is pretty bad on it, front and back. But, again, it's just a joke card I wanted to send in. Alright, and then next we have the Ecclesia from the 2021 Megatons. I just really like this card, and the Prismatic Secret Rare foiling looks amazing on it. Want to just get it slabbed just to keep. The next thing with these next two cards, they're both copies of Lulu I own. This one's going to be the Phantom Rage one, the original printing. I just really like the art on it, so I just wanted to send it in. And the next one right here, this is just the Megaton version. Really like that Prismatic Rare. It looks amazing in my opinion, so I just wanted to get these two slapped up. So this next card is a little cooler. This is an Ultimate Rare Token Festival first edition from the Lost Millennium I own. I unboxed this card personally. A couple years ago, I bought a box of Lost Millennium for like $100. This is back when nobody wanted them. And this is one of two Ultimate Rares I pulled. I sent in the other one for grading, but I didn't send in this one, so gonna just send it in to get slapped. So this next one is going to be my Elemental Hero Shining Phoenix Enforcer First Edition Ultra Rare from Enemy of Justice. This card, I think the only problems with it are the corners aren't that sharp, but overall it is a clean card, so I'm hoping for at least an 8, maybe a 9. We'll see how it goes. And this next one is just going to be an Amazon's Chainmaster from a sneak peek, I believe. This card's not super rare or super valuable, but this copy I got it for really cheap, and it was really clean front and back. Plus, I have a PSA graded Amazon Swordsmaster, so having both of those together side by side, I thought would be really cool. And this is going to be my Elemental Hero Dark Neos First Edition Ultra Rare from Power of the Duelist. Really, I'm just sending in this card because I got it for pretty cheap. It's really clean, so I hope we can get at least a 9. If it gets a 10, I can keep it, but if it gets anything less than a 9, I'm probably going to sell it because I already have a 9 of this card. These next two cards I'm just graded for sentimental value. This is going to be my Armed Dragon level 10 White and my Armed Dragon level 10 Thunder. Reason I'm getting these two is because when I finally did get into the TCG, I played around for maybe a week or two, made an Armed Dragon deck, and these two are the big carriers of that deck. And then just like every other Yu-Gi-Oh collector, you gotta have a Dark Magician Girl. This is gonna be my Dark Magician Girl that I'm gonna send in a Prismatic Secret Rare from, I think the set's called Duelist Road Yugi's Memory or something like that. But this card's really clean. I'm hoping you can get a 9, and I'll be really happy. I just can't afford any of the DMG prices right now. They're all just insane. So I'm also sending in a playset of Wing Karibo Super Rares, first edition from the Lost Millennium. I already have 10 in grading, so there's going to be 3 more joining them soon. All of these are pretty clean except for this last one, but that doesn't really matter to me because I really want a PSA 1 through 10 collection of Wing Karibos. So I'm really hoping, as long as all of them get different grades, I'll be happy. But yeah, this one definitely going to be like a 3 or 4. It's like pretty beat up. So then this next card right here, this is my Black Rose Dragon I own from the collector's tin. I actually have 2 copies of this. Gonna just send these in because I really like Black Rose Dragon. I think it has one of the best arts in the entire game. And these 2 copies are really clean. I think the only issue with them is the centering is a little off, but hopefully that shouldn't kill their grades. And this is my Stardust Dragon collector's tin. Really don't know if I want to send it in after taking another look at it because it is pretty OC everywhere. But other than that, I think the card itself is kind of clean, so hopefully it can get a good grade, but who knows. And then this is going to be my Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. This pack fresh, I pulled it myself. really clean, really like well centered, I think. So hopefully it'll get a good grade. And yeah, I think this art is really sick. So I'm looking forward to having it slabbed up. Okay, so this is one of the cooler cards I own. So kind of spoiled it right there, but this is a sample summon skull. For those of you that don't know what it is, these were the cards they would send out to card shops way back when the card game was first announced, so they could advertise what the cards would look like and that kind of stuff. I got this for really cheap because one of the corners is damaged, but that's okay. I'm gonna just get it slabbed, and it's just gonna be in my collection for as long as it can remain there, or if I get like some crazy offer. And then coming up, this is my ultimate rare Trishula from Astral Pack 8. There is some damage. There's a small indent at the top, which is covered by the foiling, and on the back of the card, there's some indent bubbles, which kind of sucks, but I really like this card, and getting it slabbed would just make it look so much nicer to display. Now we're getting into my favorite card in the entire game. This is Arm Dragon Level 10 Ultimate Rare from OTS 15. I love this card. I think the art is nice. It's Chaz's signature card from GX, who's my favorite character, and it's also cheap with copies, I think, going for like $20 to $30. This is actually not my only copy. I actually have one submitted in for grading, and I have 5 total right here just waiting to get sent in for bulk once it reopens. All are really clean and really well centered. Only problem is they all have an ultimate rare stamp on the back, but I was told PSA doesn't really care about that. But again, PSA is PSA, and sometimes they'll just still mark you down for stuff they say they don't care about. I'm sticking true with the Armed Dragons. This is my Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 Starlight Rare I own from Blazing Vortex. I'm really happy. I was able to pick this card up for a good price at the time, but since then the card kept dropping, so now it's about the average price. I think this card is amazing. It just looks so pretty, and I'm so excited to get this slabbed up. Hopefully it'll get a good grade because I can't really find anything wrong with it, but these starlights are usually hard to tell. Maybe there's some scratch on it that I'm just missing, who knows. Before we get into the last card of my PSA submission, this is more like an honorable mention section, I guess. Recently, I found out PSA started grading cardfight cards, and I had some that I actually really wanted to send in. This is my Angelica SP I own. Really nice card, love the art. This one's going to be my Lady Fencer of Matter Transmission. Really like it. The foiling on this one is incredible, and I think this is like the example of what an SP should be as far as foiling goes. And then finally, this last one is just a Miyuki I own. All 3 of these cards are actually pretty cheap, so I'm really happy I was able to pick them up because I love the art on all of them. And, hopefully they can get a good grade from PSA. And the final card I'm going to send into PSA is one that most people might not care about, but I really enjoy having it. It is my first edition SDK Blue Eyes White Dragon Asian English. So, fortunately, it's not a $1 million card, given that it's Asian English. I still like it. I picked this up for $20 in Japan about 5 years ago, and overall, it's a clean card. It's off centered a little bit, and it has some whitening on the back, but I think you can still at least get a 7. Really just want to have this in my collection because even though it is an Asian English version, it's still in a first edition SDK Blue Eyes, and I'm not going to pay the thousands of dollars people want or people are demanding for that card. So, that's good enough for me. And it's not like I'm ever going to sell that card because probably not going to be able to get it back anyways. And that's going to wrap up the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let me know what you guys think about the cards I'm sending in. Take care.